Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 35 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time, we continued our cross-examination of Angel Starr, and she produced evidence, and Edgeworth is upset. Now let's go pressing. Let's go. I had to click on my screen. I experienced a technical crash. That's one thing with this computer sometimes, just my punch once in a while crashes and it's horrible. Thankfully I can see it clearly, so no real issue here. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Then why did you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidences. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting she did it. False testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with. The shoe. And you found the shoe at the scene of the crime. I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So, like an ill-trained pooch, you stuck off with a shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe is my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next. So you brought it to the forensics department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Makes sense. After all, a man was stabbed here. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found in the shoe. And the other was the defendant, Miss Sky. You can't say for sure that the blood belonged to the victim with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was performed in cold blood. Right, that was the worst thing to ever come out of your mouth. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, if you combine all the various blood tests, there are millions of types. It's practically impossible to narrow a blood sample down to 1 person. Or so I hear.
Millions of types? If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Skies. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties it directly to the death of Detective Goodman! I was afraid he was going to say that. The shoe, check it. You can see on the bottom of the shoe.
Ah, there's blood here too! I saw the shoe! It's got to be from the victim!
He must have stepped in a pile of his own blood.
Oh, this blood! It's horrible!
This blood might be an important clue. Present the shoe? I don't know at times! This evidence clearly reveals this contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are evidence and the signatures not related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before you go making accusations. I don't think that won any points with the judge. I think I have to press this. It's a plus. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish cuts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole batch of soup.
Mr. Wright, do you or do you not run with this shoe?
A problem. This is critical. What's wrong with the victim's shoe? There's a problem. I'm not imagining things. I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction, because the floor was clean. That gleaming eyes, you're still young, rookie. I'd give you a prepared fish cut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright had to say. What is the contradiction about this victim's shoe? Shows the problem with the evidence. Gotta get on that blood stain. I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie, or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Your ball blood. The ball blood from your balls after I stepped on them numerous times. Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly contradict about the blood on the bottom of his shoe? The fact that there is no blood. In the photo, the problem lies in the footprints. The footprints? Notice that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why there aren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Oh, as you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been plenty of bloody footprints. If there were bloody prints, they would have been found. We checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Order! Well, witness? What? Huh?
Great job, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction, but then we have to ask why there was a footprint.
Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think!
Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Oh, I don't even get to hold it, but I'm going to make you hold it. I see. Now I get it. I understand it all. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were holding to the very end. But she had slipped. There's one big vital hint of the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside and kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. I still can't get over that line. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool chief to do. No kidding! Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that? I'm not sure I'd like your answer, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness, well, was that oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor, who was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked you over? The real reason? Aha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason alone. To erase the blood stains that would become evidence against her. Whoa! That ties things up quite nicely. The blood stains left on the victim's shoes ties her quite clearly to the murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked it with an oil drum to erase the telltale sign. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, this guy's right hand was hurt. Did she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
So my sister's blood is on the shoe. That's when it happened.
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
But Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor? Very well.
But Angel Starr's on the prosecutor's side. She couldn't have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Last Guy. Hold it! I'm sorry, wrong thing. I thought Gant was gonna appear right now. Little girl, what did you say? I'm sorry, I thought Gant was gonna appear right now. Damn it! I am off.
Huh? Not me.
Do you say that I, Angel Starr, was on the prosecution side?
Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints.
Well, I'll slap a hoe. I'll slap you up, hoe. I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a something healthy. Another lunchbox, a lunchbox called evidence. Well, wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else. Nothing else! Verdict! You reached a verdict, Your Honor! Any further comments will be held in contempt of court! You're just so scared of the coffin queen. Look at this! Look at this photo! A photograph? I had this just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence.
But Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt on that photo!
Hey, it's clearly wet! Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind, immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed away with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright! I guess I couldn't help after all!
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyways. The muffler. Muffler. I'm sorry, Mia.
Right, wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up on the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not to the bitter end. Muffler, Wright! Muffler!
This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare verdict for good.
Objection!
I can't get my verdict right! I want to go home! Your Honor, wait! What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't! Then it will be too late! Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence for our consideration. Is that right? Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah! I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair share. Very well, Mr. Wright. Muffler. The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of my car's muffler. In my muffler! What is with people in my car? Wait a minute, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor, you just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler scarf in any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. A pipe. I see. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why it's important to this case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in this muffler is related to this case. Cell phone muffler. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes. When I arrived at arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Ah! Yeah. Could it be that the muffler you had mentioned earlier was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence! Oh, whoa! Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceeding. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave that question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car should be examined at once, and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? What are we going to do until then? Just sit around and play TV, pinochle, tiddlywinks? Are we going to become Kukishi Airman on the weekends? I suppose so. Phew, that was close. But we made it. At least for now. The court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all. He's still hungry? More lunchboxes, witness! More lunchboxes! I demand lunchboxes! More lunchboxes! No. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake without about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there?
Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. What happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chamber.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn the trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell you the truth. Hola, partner. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least.
Officer Marshall?
Though I'd come to take a look and see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They got the place locked down tight and I'm full in enemy territory. What's going on over there anyways? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taking mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall, the whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now, don't just beat all. I've seen that red breeze blow around her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken?
Well, it's about time. Is my sound glitching? I swear. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee! February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow. Those grinding teeth. Those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. It can't be! This can't happen! Be my car!
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
My car! It's being taken to the evidence locker now! It's being taken. Edgeworth's car's getting impounded. You can't take my car! And then Edgeworth, 5 minutes later, sees Blaze the Best riding me down the road. Got your car, Edgeworth! And by the way, I put bright red. I'm replacing the seat with bright red leather. It's classy, you know. Well, I believe it's something we can do with the trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable! It seems the prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me, knock knock. Who's there? Gant! I'm here. That's right, you're getting my theme now. What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Yes, you're getting the can stare.
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Who on earth is he? I'm your bet. I swim and I'm the chief bully. I can't even have a good catchy line with Gant. Oh, it's you. Yes, you get the Gant stare. The game is not broken. The game just does this. Gant just stares. And it says, oh, sorry I'm late, Udgy. The rows were packed. It's just me. Long time no see. Hey, Udgy, how you been? Swim much these days? Literally, this is just one of my least favorite parts of the game. They give Gant this theme for the time being. Thankfully, they go back to his regular thing with that organ. Oh, hello. Yeah, no, I've been so busy. Busy, Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. I mean, if you don't, you end up like Manny. You get arrested, you start murdering people, and then you get arrested 15 years later. But not before spilling out your ATM number, really. You don't know how many times Manny's yelled that stuff out to people. Yes, indeed.
Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha! So you're Renato, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! I have to get a new swimming crew. Mana's gone after all. Granted, Mana never swam. I had to kidnap him several times, but you know, you make do. Little worthy. Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police official officer in the entire district. Name's Gant, Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Basically Gant's pun name is basically replace the A's in his name with E's and you get Damon Gant. That should give you a little hint about his role in the chapter. So, to what do we owe this honor today? Anyways, Gant, same age as Manfred. That's why I always like to associate him with Manfred a lot. District Chief of Police, though he might not seem like it, he's top dog in the PD. It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's worthy. Here, look at the poor fellow. I just thought help out by bringing this. Hey, that's
My sister's muffler!
So Miss Starr wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed in that exhaust pipe. Oh, little Worthy's car, no less. Little Worthy's ugly little car. Literally, Worthy. Worthy, I'm ashamed! Buy a car with some class! I mean, really, that thing's just ridiculous. It's like a clown car. I mean, you were raised by a man for crying out loud. You think you'd have some good quality cars? I mean, really. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's that? Here's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing this.
Objection!
Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Are you mocking my outfit, Worthy? You mocking my orange coat, Worthy? Because I could be saying quite a few comments about that pink coat of yours. How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? And by the way, my coat is maroon! It's not pink! If your investigation on this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair! The day of the crime I had! You had your head in the clouds because you got that award? I know how you feel. I mean, I've seen Manny get that award dozens times, and it's kind of creepy. It was really creepy towards the end. I mean, really, like, you saw that robe Manfred was wearing. Like I said, I cannot help but picture. Just they're giving out this award. And Manfred, he would be prepared for it. He'd be wearing this crown, and he'd be wearing a cape. And you'd have Edgeworth and Francisca sitting in the audience, throwing flowers as he goes up to the stage. Flower petals, just to herald him getting his award. And frankly, it was just disturbing. I mean, really, like he didn't even wear that crown any other time. It was like he was keeping on reserve for that day, literally. Like you're the person in charge. And I'll expect a written apology. 500 pages Worthy. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. In your car. Your ugly little red pink car.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Gah! The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. Actually, you know what? I'm going to finish up this investigation because, frankly, it's not going to take too much longer. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch in. If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
They take control of my record every time. Okay.
What? Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And the dark red stain. Blood?
Switchblade knife. It doesn't excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police on this knife? Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really. I mean, it's all Worthy's fault that this is happening. I mean, if Manny wasn't arrested, we would have good relations. Manny was like the bridge, literally. Manny, he would be at that station, and he'd be practically doing our jobs for us. But now we have no Manny, we have no successor, we have only darkness. This knife is special, but I can't say how here, unless there's evidence to prove a connection between the knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed in the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime is 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush-hush information, OG. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Well, wait a second! You said 5:15! That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office! Order! Anyways, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We were in the middle of a top secret investigation. It was really cool. It was like some James Bond stuff. Too bad I didn't have an exploding envelope. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright? 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. This knife is special. I just looked at again like, this knife is special. Excuse me? Special? Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Rado, but I can't say that now. Not that! We've established that the knife at Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Yes, gotta do that. This knife was found on the scene of the crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, that's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Rado.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, Miss Righto.
Evidence that links the knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. So, how are things at the department? That was a bad day! I had to press everything for Gant, because Gant is a wonderful guy. Literally, Gant's one of my favorite villains. Something didn't happen at the police department. Something didn't happen at the police department too, did it? You got a good look in your eye there, Rado, my boy. Sharp, hungry. Chief, did something happen? And why haven't I heard? Why haven't you heard? Or why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? A detective was killed! What a mess! On the same day as the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department! That's a fact! Surprising, isn't it, OG? I'm a little lost for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, right? I suppose I could help if you help by giving me day on your case. Ooh, good one! This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing only. Okay. It's going to basically be Bruce Goodman. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room now, would you, Rado? I can't say I've ever heard of it. I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger than that. The place where the body was found. Okay. Yes, you have to do that. Basically, he's gonna be like, oh, you can ask one more thing, Rado. You can ask all the facts. I just want you to go indirect. Well, how's the detective killed? How he was killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife. The knife? That's exactly the same way as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than that cause of death. I'm going to need to press this a little harder. But first off, okay, you have to present the strange note. I know I want to present all the Gant things, but I just want to keep this moving. Wait a second. At last, an honest to goodness objection! This knife, there has to be something, this has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Aha! An honest to goodness, what do you mean from the judge? This is great! Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. This is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s. 2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside down? The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But if we turn around, what do you get? Aha! When he wrote this note, he was holding the paper upside down. SL9? That's the thing that was around the nice time! Order! What, Chief? Oh well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Rado! I win? Ha! What game is this guy playing? Calypso! That was evidence. So this knife was stolen? Yes, on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice! Good show, little Worthy! It was a murder weapon, as it happened. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Trying to think that there isn't a connection there.
Okay. I'm gonna press the last thing, come on. Okay. When the victim died. So, when did the murder at the police department occur? Now that's a sharp question, Rado. Very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. Alright, here's the next one. Scary coincidence. 5:15. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our own place at the very same time? What are the chances? It's not Halloween with Blazy. Coincidence?
This is just my gut feeling, and I'd say that there's a 0.001% of that happening.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about that incident. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. How can you say that there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Rado. You understand? I'm not Blazy. I can't make my own truths. If I understand, Rado. Well, if you can prove that there is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that do merge together. Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. Two detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And that knife! What was it doing there?
I better check this knife out. Yeah, you actually get... Oh, come on. I'm trying to just go to the final piece. I will stop you, CzarThwomp. I will stop your ass. Your Honor, what do you think about the witnesses there? I'm not sure I follow. It's clear that contradicts the, I thought... You don't stand very convinced. Overruled. I know that it's connected! I proved that it's connected! Freaking! I am trying to connect things! I am trying to do the glue! Because the victim at the police department was Bruce Goodman! I'm trying to find the thing. Okay, come on. Freaking. Oh, no, I did the one thing. I have to do this again, I'm sorry. Yes, blah blah blah, stabbing. I'm trying to get past this. Gant is my ultimate obstacle. I never thought that this would be the case. Okay. Oh, come on. So, there's a small dynamite that says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. DL6 maybe that's a case number.
That's weird.
What?
I don't remember where... I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what ran on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Okay. Okay. I have to press this again, right? So this knife. Let's go. Come on. Like I said, Gant is my arch enemy! No! Come on! I'm trying to get this done! I'm like, hey, I can do this, I can knock this out quick! Oh my gosh! Ugh. I pressed everything! I know I have it! I pressed every last statement! I'm pressing everything again! I will climb into the bottom of this! I am not this bad! I will press everything! I don't care! Ugh. I swear, this is gonna be my final episode of the day. I'm just trying to get freaking Gant. I'm like, oh, Damon Gant's here! Yay! It's gonna be fun! We're gonna have fun! But no, Damon Gant comes and he's like, I'm gonna murder yourself! Wait. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I think this... Oh my god. I think I may have skipped one! Come on. Oh. Oh! Wow! Oh my... I am a moron! You have to press this again! After you've discovered the knife's relevancy to the case, then Gant will open up about the evidence room. He'll be like, oh, here you go in the evidence room! I'm being trolled by Damon Gant! Where the victim was found! So tell me, where's the victim found? Well, I can... The evidence room. Wait a second. I have heard of that. The evidence room.
The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in that case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. There was a connection between the case.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright?
Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to Thomas' case. With a link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify in detail. Thank you! Here's what I was trying to get to! Chief! The defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say! Well, how with the Rado? What's your connection? Just how with the Rado? The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in this lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had written down the members of the knife's evidence side. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed, there do seem to be too many connections for this to be merely a coincidence. Can't stare. The game is not frozen. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there. Chief! I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information? Unofficially. Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What, really?
Who would have guessed?
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is a sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might want to try to get what I can out of him. The victim's ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is... I haven't memorized. 5842189. Whoa, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. I've nearly went insane 5 times. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you the ID number on the victim's... This tells me something because it's Bruce Goodman's number. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning? Has to be what I think it is. But what does it mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number on the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you? Goodman's ID! Witness! What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night! No, I got confused. And this news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do! The police department, the prosecutor's office, Maya's favorite burger place, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is this yours? No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Rado! Personal IDs are top secret! Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait! The ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That's right with A2! I've forgotten. You even got the first number wrong! The number the chief of police gave us was... Wait a second, Wright! What does this... mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, Rado. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:50 in the underground parking lot. Yet, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible! So, what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location! And that guy's location, Gumshoe's been too boldly! Gumshoe should be allowed to places! Order! Chief, what's the speed? No. What I want to know is, why did I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case! I want my evidence! Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How? Damn. We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. You made him cry, Worthy. You made him cry. Officer Meekins.
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before?
Wait, Excuse me! My sister was not anyone on the premises! I'm here, sir! At the request of the chief, sir! I'm getting the report, sir! You don't mean him! According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me, he said that the report had nothing to do with the Nana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right at the top of the report. And yes, I said right, as in... Like, is this something like a pun on Gant's part or just a typo? I just noticed that. Right on this report. Gah! Why did your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence on duty on your part, Worthy. You couldn't take the time to read one sentence, Worthy? Shame on you! Many would have read that report. Many would have read that report up and down before criticizing us. Because at least he was prepared with his criticism. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then Oh, you're getting cancer, Edgeworth. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. Dun 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 dun. Just the theme. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Oh, well, it's a rule 2. New evidence may only be submitted if it concerns the case on trial. And how is this relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. Unless you're Wright, of course, in which case he pulls anything out of his ass. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. My connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. Here's a cookie. Here's a cookie, and you can come by my pool anytime. You have a place at the Y. No! You can't praise Wright! You can't praise him! He deserves no praise! It seems we have come to the end of this trial. And I think now would be a good time to come to the end of this episode. I really appreciate you guys going to watch this episode. You're crazy. We come back for the next one. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do everything you want. Without, see you later. Bye.